Hello everyone, and welcome to another Arknights video. This will be the start of EX in the secret stages. This is a very important intro to all of that, because there's very few important things to mention
Never mind
before
the use of force.
we get into it.
Death has its own.
And I'm going to play this in the background just to have something
Magma
to
will
see.
dredge up Originium veins. Keep
Anyway.
your distance.
First things first, I somehow don't have or lost the first stage clear of EX-1.
So this is your judgment.
Don't know where it happened, what happened, where it went. Pretty much, TLDR, it's pretty much the same thing in Sound mode as I did in the non-challenge mode version. Nothing too crazy. Okay. Now, I won't go into full detail, but the next important thing is I did not finish the event. This is one of those few instances where I did not finish the event, not because I didn't really, quote unquote. I mean, I could have in the past events that I did not computer, but I pretty much decided that at that point it's kind of fruitless to do it, and I just wasn't interested in doing the higher difficulty stages. This time around, it's for multiple reasons. For one, this event was fucking difficult as hell. Let's be brutally honest. This is mostly due in part of the fact that half of the enemies are flying. Now, not all of the stages were completely comprised of flying enemies, but the majority of it still was. But even then, they found ways to make it difficult without fully relying on flying.
The goods are intact, and everyone's unhurt. Ah, cool. I've dreamed of having such a reliable escort leader as you, Doctor.
Okay, a little bit longer, but it is what it is. Fun fact, this is what I farm. If you don't farm materials, I'm not one of those 1.1-7 slaves, because after a certain point, you really don't need to, because a lot of materials don't really require it after a certain point, especially with specific operators and newer operators after 2 years. Anyway, enough of me kind of roasting a part of the Arknights player base. The general gist is, on top of the difficulty, I'm just really busy. So busy, in fact, on focusing on other things, with so much happening in just Arknights as well, my main priority was trying to complete the stages so I could get to the devlog. I did not get to the last stage clear until the final day with 10 or less hours remaining. And I did not finish the entire event because I had to stop. I had to stop. Not just the fact I had to stop, but also I was done. Like, this is just one of those events where there's too much going on, and it was so difficult that I just couldn't finish it. That's all there is to it. Especially when you're trying to do a niche like Forces of Fires only, and how long it will generally take for some people to eventually beat it. A lot of people, for the most part, will probably have so much time on their hands that they could easily spend hours of their lives just completing a stage. Well, in some instances, I did exactly that. I'm looking at EX-8 here that took over 10 plus, I say 10 plus hours. It's more like 9 to 10 hours just for that stage alone. I'm counting challenge mode as well. Like, yes, I could do that, but when there's so much going on, Arknights in its own right, can't really do that. So, after a certain point, like, to me, there's so much I could do that I could reasonably do that I at least, kinda spoiler, not really, I at least beat in every single stage normally. Not all challenge mode, but all stages normally. At the end, I'm just gonna be brutally blunt and honest here. I was done. I was just completely done. I didn't care how I did it. I was done. And at this point, I just want to break from the event, and to an extent, Arknights. That's just how much stress and almost to an extent burnout, but not really to the extent of like burnout. Like I keep doing it. It's just more of I don't want to do it anymore. Because some people have burnout because they keep on doing it. And for it's slightly the same, but at the same time not. To me, it's not because I kept doing it. I'm just, I don't know. I guess in a sense it would be the same, but anyway. Me debating to myself if it's really burnout or not. To an extent, it's not really burnout for Arknights. It's just burnout with the events. That'd probably be the better way of phrasing it, honestly. I was just done at the end. Like, the last stage I cleared without using 6 stars was S-4. But that was like the second to last stage. So, anyway. I can continue blabbering on here, but I'm going to end off this section here. Most people probably wouldn't even know because they probably skipped to other stage clears because not everyone watches the very first one. So a lot of people won't see this. I won't repeat this. So it's well, I can't really say much. Like they're just gonna I'd probably say, hey, go back to this video if you want info, or just watch till the end because I'll talk about it. It'd be very clear why I stopped. Yeah, I mean, I've already said it, so. And I'm gonna let you to the actual start of the EX stages with EX-1 challenge mode. Because I somehow either lost the recording or I didn't record the first stage, which has almost happened to one of the other stages, but that's besides the point. Anyway. See you guys later. So, while we're kind of getting into the challenge mode of the first stage, it gives us a decent amount to talk about. It means I'm curious as I believe I remember reading that, but I don't remember much at all of anything else. Okay. Where do we even begin? Well, I just kind of go at this and see how it goes. First of all, my brain's being stupid.
Move out. Watch the smoke and don't get separated.
Okay, so I am just drawing so many blanks because I want to focus on what I'm talking about, but I'm not really focusing on what I'm talking about. Gotta love that. So I've been focused. That's okay. That's what I wanted to mention. CN, lots of stuff happening, lots of videos and lots of stuff. That's why we haven't gone any further in terms of the EX stages. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. So the general gist is that yeah, that's kind of what's been happening. And this is so much that I really did. Like, for example, I did the CN live stream, talked about it. There is the interview, not the interview, the survey, my bad. And then there is the...
I have to get serious now.
Very stupid. The CN live stream.
I see clouds rising.
And I am curious to see how people fully feel about that, because I don't think many people are happy. Trust me. And it's mostly because I shat on so hard of the, of the collab, essentially. It's pretty much, it is what it is. I'm not a big fan of Monster Hunter. I could go on and on why that is the case. But I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Come on, La Blonde.
You'll have to try harder than that.
Notes. I think that's kind of it, honestly, when it comes to Arknights alone. I was working on something specific, aka the devlog part 2. I am redoing that, so it's a lot more concise and works. I have to specifically mention that. Also, I probably just fudged over what I could do here just because of this thing. But then they're gonna move, but I can't really heal. I can bait.
On standby.
By doing that. Anyway,
Almost dozed off.
Will the land shake with fear? The land will forgive all in the end. But not now.
Come on, Cherry Quad, tesoro.
I don't think there's anything when it comes to that. So I really, like, the main things I really wanted to mention, I mentioned. Okay, yeah, I assume that was going to be an issue with this stage specifically.
Foggy today won't be any use.
Just because it's gonna be so much high damage enemies here. It doesn't surprise me. It's like I say that and it's just like my brain goes all over the place just because I'm trying to deal with the stage like that. What is else to note? My ear's going crazy, I guess? Really? There really isn't like too much to note. Aside from just the fact of new events are coming. I already kind of talked about certain things with my stiff step playing Arknights, but I don't think he really has yet, so let's kind of like yes and no. And put these two back out.
On standby.
I do want to try to get these stages done, obviously. I will plan on finishing them. That's not going to change.
Great luck. Won't be any use.
You'll have to try harder than that.
Really? I think that's kind of it. Like, I think at this point, it's just literally to be putting the same talking points. It's just that a decent amount has happened, and most of the reason why this hasn't really been dealt yet with the stages, mostly due in parts of I've been doing other stuff, and I've been busy. That's the general gist. Okay, enough of me stumbling my own words and trying to make a general consensus of what I was trying to get at. Honestly, not that bad of a map. Like, the way I originally tried it, essentially the strat is, hey, just put long range
Defeating a
casters
strong
or
foe is
snipers, even if they
satisfying.
increase the res,
Don't forget to look
and
up
they
once
die.
in a while. See?
if you want to, put something there to bait, but for the most part, that's not necessary.
持久軍に入るときに覚悟は決めてるから。
I believe I have an idea. It is at the start here. The game is really trying to
The sooner we're on break.
force you to put two
Good scenery
anti-air.
here, Doctor. Oh, almost dozed off. We're counting on you again today.
Even though I
Apple.
really don't want to. And I can't do shit. Because I want to put blue poison here.
All these lost souls on the battlefield. I offer them to you.
Solid positioning.
I have to get serious now.
I really wanted to put blue poison down way earlier.
Break their armor.
Watch out for a voice. It's the best vessel for curses.
Die, thank you.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
I have a visual.
Patient, don't imagine the future with such a narrow view.
Good. Okay, I really needed that.
This battle is by no means.
Thunderstorm.
ロック18号アタックシーケンス起動。ポイズン。
My turn now?
我が道な。
Found your archive.
A struggle with an ideal to support it is far from meaningless.
Annoying.
Don't imagine the future with such a narrow view.
幻化。
I don't owe you an explanation.
Okay. It, like, really what screwed me over was just trying to get people out and going. That is just the annoyance. That guy's dead. I could probably bring someone specifically to help out,
ゆっ
but...
くりとあなた方の命を蝕みますわ。
Gotta love how I kinda just got
Patient,
screwed
found
over.
your archive. Destroyed. Found your archive. Alright. Destroyed.
Finally.
Mission accomplished.
I would love... Stop worrying about stuff like
I was pretty good,
Tin Man.
wasn't I, Doctor?
That's not the case. And honestly, I don't know what'd be best way to go about this. And like that one back end operator that's like, if I need the huge ass range area, then I could use him. And I never really
Come
had
with
the
me,
need.
everyone.
It's so
You'll
kind of
always know
now,
me by the ink bottle I carry.
where it kind of feels like just having that extra range,
ゆっくり
just
と
to
あなた方の
avoid threats
命を
and
蝕
do
みます
damage early on or whatever, seems to be
Moving to intercept.
the
We're
play.
counting on you again today, little apple.
I think we need to get Toy Fonz
ゆっ
out.
くりとあなた方の
And he is not
命を
far
蝕み
enough.
ますわ。
I see clouds Clouds rising. Probable hostiles in the snow.
Bring out
Solid physical.
her. We need to get these babies going.
Even an old haunt has
I
its
think
perils.
a mixture of these strategies are going to probably give us enough of an edge to actually get through this. Because I need to start dealing damage to this guy. Really, that's what I need to start
Found your
doing.
archive. Alright. Destroy. Don't treat history with such a flippant attitude.
Great luck. Gotta stop moving.
I have to get serious now.
Don't treat history with such a flippant attitude.
Almost does that. You are the one who woke me. There's no escape.
Yeah, I'm gonna put down her when I can.
Patience. Don't imagine the future with such a narrow view.
この毒はゆっくりとあなた方の命を蝕みますね。
位置につきました。ご静転移。来い。I have a visual. こちらロックロック。ロック18号。最。
Stop moving.
Patience. Found your archive.
Skill.
One bullet.
Seems to be working in our favor. And I can still use my skill outside the range. Fuck off! Yeah!
こちらロックロック。敵の行動ルートは把握できてる。
Okay, now the only issue is going to be like the crap ton of enemies
Scenery here, Doctor.
that will just one shot.
Collection of battlefield information.
Found your archive. Alright. Destroyed.
Good shit. Finally, that took way too many retries with a lot of
You gave me.
changing of operators just so that I could just perfectly outrange what I needed to.
Shouldn't we consider marching routes other than on the ground?
You may as well attack at the same time. You're all too weak anyway. My hammer's not so weak.
Go ahead. Solid positioning.
I probably will focus on Kirkus.
Beginning collection of battlefield information.
Because then I'll be able to heal.
Request acknowledged. The structure is stable and sound. Nothing to worry about.
Just try me.
毒薬の準備が整いました。
Get behind me.
If you're still hesitating, the wind blows through. The leaves tell stories
Awesome.
of those who sleep.
Okay,
Moving to
that should be
intercept.
it.
You are the one who woke me.
But
この毒はゆっくりとあなた方の命を蝕みますの。
Second, break their armor.
Tell me, what's your plan?
Limousine.
この毒はゆっくりとあなた方の命を蝕みますのよ。我が蜜液が汝に死をもたらさん。我が蜜液が汝に死をもたらさん。
okay, it works to an extent. I kind of wish I can probably keep character. Well, if I kept Consiris there,
敵の身分には興味があり
then
ません。
some in a
The more
way,
defined the battle's goal is, the clearer tactics become.
I wouldn't have enough like damage output in the center here to an
Foggy
extent.
today. Bad luck. Great luck. Won't be any use.
Say something. It would be sad if you sank into the depths without a sign.
Wait, okay, wait. S2 actually kind of destroys here. Wait. Actually kind of broken skill usage? Like literally nothing to get through the center because of the slowdown. Okay. Maybe just having enough DPS with Lucilla is enough to just completely and utterly destroy everything this stage can do. Okay, it's just the beginning I'm really just retrying way too heavily on. Because it's like the next part is like
them up like a
obvious.
How do you like it?
Okay. It is time to feed Doggo, so I'll be back.